Hey Heather, it's Jackie, and I just want to shoot you over the little video I was telling you about. I'm just going to go over a few things that we could do that would help increase your online presence and bring in business using your website. So I have your site pulled up, and all this looks really good. I do like the phone number here. I might suggest adding like a form at the top somewhere so that somebody could fill in for like certain services, or it just helps increase conversions. And then going through, the biggest thing that Google likes to see is content, and that's just like the words on the page that explain what you do, the service areas that you're in. Within the content, you want to have the keywords that you want to be found for. But Google likes to see in between 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. The more content you have, the more time that the Google bots spend crawling your site and pulling those keywords. And like I said, it just content is king with Google. So I input your information into a tool that I use called Ahrefs. So it's going to tell me kind of where your website's sitting. So this UR and the DR, that is the strength and the trust that your site has. And this is on a scale of 100. So you want to keep the numbers pretty balanced and moving forward. And we do that by adding backlinks through referring domains. And referring domains are just websites that those backlinks are hosted on. And then what a backlink is, it's your website linked to another site that points direction back to you. But not all backlinks are the same. So some are spammy and then some are more authoritative. So when we go after backlinks, we want to make sure that they're relevant and that they're going to be powerful to send power back to your site. Then you are coming up for 32 keywords. So let's see what some of those are. Let's see, these are pretty brand specific. You really want buyer intent keywords. So, something with like Houston tattoo removal, Houston cost. I mean, maybe that might be a good one, but it's not necessarily like somebody who's ready to buy right then. Let's see. So nothing's coming up that's really like gonna have somebody looking for services, and I'll show you what I mean. So when you Google laser hair removal Houston, just one of the services that you offer, what's going to come up first are the ads, these actually work really well. And it's gonna give you a good return. You just have to make sure that the ads are running very targeted, and you have a good offer and then a good landing page, and it'll help with building your CRM as well. And then it goes into the Google My Business profiles. So this right here is super imperative to pop up in, and you're able to build out your area that you do show up in. Being in this top 3, I mean, 30 to 40% of traffic go right here to your website or give you a call. And there's certain things, with reviews and having a good description and posting continuously, putting pictures up there. That's just a few ways to build the Google profile. And then going into the organics, we'll pull up the top competitors for this, which would be Ovation Med Spa. And they have some pictures, a little bot here. And then, I mean, they do have some content, but I'm not really seeing too many keywords on here. But they do have a fair amount of content. And then prices. So when we look at them in Ahrefs, specifically for what's coming up, the laser hair removal, the UR and the DR, these are pretty strong. They're pretty balanced and strong. They don't really have a lot of backlinks or referring domains coming from here, but I think they're actually getting their power from the main website. And then they're coming up for 261 keywords, and some of those like laser hair removal Houston. So there's 700 people a month that look that up. They're in the 3rd position. Houston laser hair removal, 200 people look that up a month. Laser hair removal Houston, Texas, another 100. Best laser hair removal Houston, 400. Let's see, full body laser hair removal, 30. There's another 60, another 60. Another 30, hair removal Houston, 60. So just right there, just for laser hair removal, that is an example of some of the volume that's out there. Once you start ranking for those keywords, a percentage of that volume is going to go to your site, and then a percentage of that is going to give you a call. And then depending on, your closing rate with your clientele, they're going to turn into customers. The next competitor is Milan Laser Hair Removal, and that's a nice site. Let's see where they are with content. Okay. So a fair amount of content. This is a really strong website, and I'll show you what I mean. So right here, they have 18 and 31 for their UR and their DR. They're doing really well. They have 1.24 thousand backlinks coming from 130 referring domains. So a plan of action that I usually do, like 99% of the time, is match the amount of referring domains that the top competitors have and then beat them out by at least 100, but using the good quality links, not the crappy ones. And then they're coming up for a little over 1,000 keywords. They're getting about 200 traffic a month. And so they have laser hair for Cypress, laser hair removal spring, another 140, 700. Let's see, another 200 here, laser hair removal 100. Let's see, laser hair removal Houston, Texas 90. Humble, another 30. So that's just for the laser hair removal. There's a ton of volume in Houston, and of course you can bring in, like Spring and Cypress and Pearland, all that. And then when I Google like esthetician in Houston, the ads come up first, and then here's your map pack that you definitely want to pop up in. And then these people would be pretty easy to beat. I don't even know why they're best Houston esthetician. They don't even have any reviews. So then in the organics, some of the top competitors. So Abby the esthetician, and let's look at her site. So it's really clear. See, dermaplaning Houston, microneedling Houston, chemical peels Houston. Those are keywords that she's adding in those headers, so Google can know exactly what she's doing. And then here's where she's sitting. She's got 99 backlink, 18 referring domains. So she wouldn't be too difficult to beat out. And then 133 keywords for estheticians. So esthetician Houston, 150, dermaplaning Houston, 300. Here's another 90, 100. Let's see. Here's another 60. Houston esthetician, 40. 20. And so again, this is for esthetician. So you can do it for each service that you are offering, and then you just want to pull in the best keywords for your homepage and build out your service pages in order to beat that competitor for that service. And then lastly, I just want to kind of touch on citations and what that is. It's your business name, address, and phone number, and things like Yellow Pages and Yelp. Google's just a big popularity contest, so you want your website to be the most popular. And in order to do that, we go out and get a ton of citations, and that really helps Google see that you are who you say you are. You are an authority in these services that you're offering. If you have any questions, just let me know, and we can set up a time to talk. Thanks.